Hey guys, Decaf13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Alright, day's come for us to meet with Maruki and Odaiba. So let's go give him our answer.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
Not really. I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we're pretty ready.
How about this?
Are you ready? Good to go.
Now, let us depart.
Well, shall we go then?
Excuse me, Whoa, hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day, something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. Ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be. But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Whoa.
Huh?
They were able to break out.
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out due to our lack of manpower.
if I must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
Alright.
Takia and Akechi's showtime has been unlocked. Yeah! Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. Oh, I'm looking forward to this, Akechi. I'm really happy to have Akechi again. God, he's so fucking cool. Alright. So yeah, let's call the elevator. Gotta go rescue Sumire. But yeah, actually, I want to confess something. Back when we first saw that, what is it? When we first saw that scene back in April with Sojiro, when he was talking about a young girl that got hit by a car and died in an accident, I'm like, oh, I have some really fucking weird feeling that that's gonna be something about Kasumi that, you know, maybe it's not her sister that died. Maybe it was her. And oh boy, was I right. I don't feel good about it, but I was right. God damn it. I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there, with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought, they're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go.
I'm getting all misty.
Alright, there's probably nowhere else I can go. Well, yeah, I don't think I can go anywhere else right now, so might as well head here. I do have shadows to take care of.
Show me your true form. Trash. They didn't see us at all. They're weak against fire. Let's turn them into heaps of ash.
I'm gonna miss this when we get Futaba back, man. I have to enjoy this as much as I can.
They're weak against nuclear attacks. I want to see a mushroom cloud in here.
It's so good.
They're just as strong as we are, but they can't take our blast attacks. They're weak against fire. Let's turn them into heaps of ash.
God, I love Akechi. He's so good. Oh man, that's great.
Black Frost,
All right.
go down. Enemy down. Good job. I'll break them.
He didn't go down though.
Okay.
Ooh, yes! Here we go!
Then you die.
Nice, you get to see us all out.
Killing time again. Piss me off.
I decide the truth. Oh. Oh man, Black Mask Akechi is the best.
It seems they were not a very formidable.
Alright, so now we've seen his all-out attack, I'm gonna actually try to recruit some of the personas around, or some of the shadows. I was wondering, what the fuck is this shadow? For some reason, it doesn't look right on the map.
But they're hardly as Persona, you're mine. That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker. Yours, keep it going. I'll break them. one was too easy to knock down.
Why?
Looks like it doesn't have a care in the world. You should act that way too.
I am thou, thou art I.
Alright, got a Chimera.
Well, I guess that had to take a certain amount of power.
You gotta minimize it so much, dude.
I can see it.
Yeah, I really do like Maruki's new look, though. Like I said before, he looks like a fucking villain now. Oh, fuck. It's really good.
Joker, there's a chest.
Black Rock. Alright.
There seems to be a safe room near us. It's a safe room. Let's do it. We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully. Hey. Sim.
Absurd. It appears to be some sort of authentication device. We'll need the proper ID to proceed any further. We're not headed that way anyway. Let's forget it for now.
Focus.
There's no doubt that Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Let's just heal up real quick too. Alright. We should be good to go now. And look at him sitting on his fucking throne. Alright, Mr. Final Boss. Or, okay.
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best?
You're just enabling people to run from their problems. They won't be... How can you call this living your life? You're just running away from everything. Into something that's just easy.
If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
You're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Really? Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time! Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. when we go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could live happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
The butterfly.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see.
You're not gonna get away with this, Doc.
It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No,
Sumire?
you're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life.
Uh-oh.
Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right?
I do.
Just hurry up and end this.
Alright, just me and Kasumi then.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Persona!
Ow, fuck. Oh well, that helped. Alright, well, I know what I should do, since she uses light in physicals.
Cendrillon!
Alright.
Let's end this quick. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna change the difficulty up to hard. Oops.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone. Please don't do this to me. Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why?
You need to stop.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
What the hell? hell is he doing? What the fuck is that? Sandrion?
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain.
He forces her persona to go berserk?
Be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell?
He forced
This
Sandrion to
so-called
go
kindness
berserk.
of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
Yeah, we need to stop this now.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
You psychotic bastard.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
Drain. Oh, fuck.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again. Persona!
Okay, catching and debilitate. Gotta get rivers in the desert again. But, man, not like this.
That should do.
Oh, of course you have fucking heat riser, you dickheads.
For my joy.
Persona! Fear my power. Saw that.
Let's go.
Alright, Megiddo Leon.
Ravage them! I'll break them. Manifest! Damn it! There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit.
Everyone.
Here it comes. I don't think so.
Yeah, Ryuji! Oh, yeah.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like
Oh,
that.
get fucked, Maruki.
At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Hey, everyone. I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that...
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
No, she's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
Maruki drove it berserk.
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
Right.
Alright, let's get in formation.
Here we go.
Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
I'm sad we're losing Akechi, but I did kind of get spoiled with this a little bit, but because I saw it in my recommendations. If you guys want, there's a video that has every single one of Akechi's nav lines. Check it out. It's really funny. Akechi's incredible.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Because they reject your brainwashing too.
Let's go.
That was awesome, Mona.
Persona!
All right, let's do this.
That should do.
Ooh, I just realized something. Well, on Ryuji's turn, I'm gonna charge. I wonder if I use I got one of them.
For my joy.
Persona! All right. I'll break them.
I will see.
Alright, Ryuji. Agneastra.
Eat this!
Ooh. That's salvation.
No time for thanks.
I'll take that.
Alright, just drink.
Super move. Ultra.
Thank you, Futaba!
Persona! There!
And power got increased thanks to Ryuji.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Alright.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's the ruler.
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy. Our joy? That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also,
I really don't.
I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Sumire.
Yoshizawa-san!
Oh, he ran.
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Yeah, we should get out of here. I mean, especially for Sumire's sake.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's got to rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject? That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
I mean, he's got a point. Akechi's not our enemy.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far.
Yeah.
Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds?
Sumire.
I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point. Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back.
Hey.
I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh?
So she's gone.
Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Will do. Oh boy, this is weird.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you.
Oh?
We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
I'm not a... Oh wait, yeah, I am.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. But being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out.
I can't blame you for that, Futaba.
But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It's okay if this is painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
Poor girl.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
Yeah. What, you got something to say? You were quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're gonna need time to figure this all out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. So I wonder in confidence. Did I still have her maxed out? I imagine that's going to change to Sumire Yoshizawa when we're able to advance that next. So yeah, it's just gonna be her I have to max out, as well as Kawakami and Oya. I'm already at the rank where Kawakami can give me the request for her next rank up. Nice to work on Oya. I'm doing pretty fucking... I should be able to finish everything, because we have until... Let's see. They said... The last day is the 3rd. I think the last hangout day we have is sometime in January, so probably like the end of January we have. I think it's probably like maybe the 31st, or the, treasure room deadline, calling card deadline, plan execution deadline. So yeah, no matter what, we're doing this on the 3rd. I don't think it's possible to do this beforehand. I think we're deadlocked to doing it on the 3rd. I mean, so I'm gonna get the palace done as soon as I can. So probably tomorrow we're gonna head back into the palace, if we can. Then I'll secure the route to the treasure, we'll send the calling card on the 3rd. And then we'll deal with Maruki then. Alright. So I mean, I have a lot of time. I should be able to max everyone out by then. Because I still have 5 ranks with Sumire, 5 ranks with Oya. But those are day and night, so that's fine. And I also have to hang out with each of my party members once as well, so we can get their persona evolutions. Because there are 3rd tier evolutions in this game that I do want to go for, and I'll be able to get them for everyone. So haha, that's pretty nice. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so, anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Oh, Velvet Room. We're gonna get something from Igor and Lavenza, I guess.
It's been quite some time.
Hello, Lavenza.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on? Oh, that must be what the butterfly was about.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Oh, Sumire.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened. Oh, come on. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
More importantly, how have you been? Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
I mean, that's to be expected, though. You okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Of course. I thought he was in the Go Home Club. Love the Going Home Club. I was a part of that.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to determine that homework. Let's see, who's on class duty today?
Man.
You've been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. I have to tell you all something. Oh, really? Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for you.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And cook up our plans for here on out, too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
It's still warped and out of control, though.
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki's actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
That's right.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day.
Oh, hey, Lavenza.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
It's a good question. Don't worry about it. Dude, the twins used to go. Oh, wait, they don't know the twins. Never mind.
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
No, I already have one person doing that.
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
I mean, if you guys can hear her, it makes sense that she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At school?
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Alright then.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it.
Neither am I. But, you know, the Velvet Room attendants have a bit of a way of being, very strange.
But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's
go with
offered
that.
to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
Yeah, I think we did good today.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but... Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Me too.
Are you sure?
Oh, even Haru's on board with it.
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to
and
change
Futaba,
reality
too.
itself.
Right.
We're gonna fight him. We're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Well, there you go.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
All right.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea her wandering around that getup? It's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, Takia. I'll handle it. What do you say? Your options are kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, Takia. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check the place out. Right? that might be the reason why, actually. Who knows? It doesn't look like we can do anything tonight, so let's just head to sleep. Yeah. Hey. What's up? Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went to Mementos to erase it, before we dealt with Shido.
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance to Lady On, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. But you came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. Yeah, you're already super cool. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice, though. I'm gonna be super cool from here on out.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm gonna be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. That's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Ah, so here's Morgana's evolution. Mercurius was cool. Let's see his new one. Oh, it's literally just a fusion of Mercurius and Zoro. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. I discovered a new power. No, my original power.
Alright.
Mercurius has transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki as just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are going to be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the
Well,
night.
things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. A new skill. Oh, Majestic Presence, Miracle Rush. Medium physical damage to all foes with a high chance of critical. Alright, we'll get a Miracle Punch for that. Majestic Presence. Increases effective allies' healing skills may decrease SP cost. Alright, so that now it'll decrease the SP cost of healing skills too. A new year's starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know? We decorate with Katamatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even children's there are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san. I'll bet you slept through through Shogatsu. Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean...
Hey, wait!
Lady Ann's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. And I even sleep through Shogatsu. Taki, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some kind of phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? Uh-oh. Classroom. Answers. Must cheat. Oh shit, no, that's a regular P5. Here we go. Oh, of course, these are untranslated. How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? You wanna know how many gods there are in Shinto? The 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's it.
That means...
So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
That's correct. We call them Yaoyorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods, though that number is really not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. What with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Lady Ann seems really relieved. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Alright, so what's gonna happen with Lavenza? Oh, this is the request from Kawakami now.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
No, never mind, that's Lavenza.
As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
That's Lavenza. Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey!
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it.
Oh!
Hey, see that? It went down to the first floor. Where is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now. The nurse's office?
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like my dream. You even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, well, anyway, how about we get this started?
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
How are we supposed to get Yusuke and Futaba here?
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
Huh.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
She's out.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Yeah.
Infiltration success.
I was wondering why they were wearing PE uniforms. I guess they had to sneak in somehow.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
Oh, hey, Akechi.
I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Oh,
It appears that everyone's arrived.
I would imagine Akechi's quite surprised.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Tell us what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it.
Oh,
As well as the true nature of his power.
that would be quite helpful to know.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
Wait, but we got rid of mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
How to come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
That's true.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona.
So Maruki has a persona then.
In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths,
He was already awakened.
there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
That's pretty powerful.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Wait, did he take Yaldabaoth's position?
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
That son of a bitch.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Yeah. No idea. The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We chose Maruki.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
Are you guys kidding me? It was the counseling sessions.
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Yeah. Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
But I'm guessing Maruki's trying to fuse them back together.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users,
We got trapped. They got trapped in the actualized world too.
it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
Of course he did.
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Leave this up to you then, Yusuke.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the meta-nav?
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse.
And that's how we have the nav again?
As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
That's how Maruki does things.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah?
Sounds good.
And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
And that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
It does.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh, she was watching. Oh, Sumire.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Oh, Sumire.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Thanks, Sojiro.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About the actualization.
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence. Whereas, I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide, not me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
There you go.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world. The real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Let's put him in. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? Better come up with a plan. The time's gonna go by fast. Indeed it will. Alright, but we'll meet up at the palace tomorrow, so I will see you guys then. Bye!